Yo, Wagwan Nation, Yachty in the building. Alkaline's dreads. We remember Alkaline.
Sunshine anytime me I float up. Come I set up people them know.
From the Dread review a few years ago, when Mandem had some Vibes Cartel style locks going, a lot of people saying that they were manipulated, a lot of people saying they were extensions. And it turns out that a lot of these misconceptions were actually true, including Mandem with the tattoo eyes that turned out to be fake. Over the years, we saw Alkaline's dreads move from this to this, which was a definite sign of extensions being put in. And he was actually rocking this hairdo for quite the while. I want to know your thoughts on what you think about this hairstyle. Definitely looks kind of effeminate. It definitely looks really fake. Rocking dreads like this, he had a better chance when his hair was looking more like this to kind of keep it with the real feel. And obviously Alkaline came from the afro top like this, so to see these comb coils put in and to see where he's kind of at now is a big difference, mainly because he's ditched this extension look. And one thing he's also ditched is this appearance of having tattooed eyes. Turns out that these were actually contact. He didn't actually go through with tattooing his eyeballs as most people thought that he had done. So really was an attention grabbing idea just for his boost and launch of his career. So definitely an interesting way of coming up. Looking at his Instagram these days, we see Alkaline actually looking more like eyes back to normal, dreads actually back to normal as well, and actually looking a little bit thicker than what they were in the past. So in 2016, we see him here with the extensions still gripping his head. A shot here with his extensions falling down. Very uniform, very symmetrical. I thought this look did best when he was wearing beanies and he just kind of had them tied up. Man himself again here with the beanie look. The volume is what really made his fake dreads look real, and I guess what he must have enjoyed the most about him, having that volume at the back and just being able to have pliable dreads, put them up, put them down, let them swang. But then in June, he actually shows that he cut out the extensions, leaving just the real growth left behind, which is actually down to just about his nose. Again, they are looking thicker than they were in the extensions. Great to see where this will go and how long he will actually keep the real growth going here. Looks like he's wearing one of Kanye's sweaters, rocking a little pineapple top on the top of his head here. Again with the pineapple top just on the top with the dreads on the side hanging down. Pretty cool look, pretty easy to attain this. Just simply put a rubber band up on the top of your head. Dude's definitely rocking this for his majority of his look. Let me know what you guys think of the pineapple top here on Alkaline in the comments down below. And really rocking it like Chief Keef with the dreads hanging down in front of his face. I noticed that when your dreads are at this length, naturally tend to fall frontwards, but when you get that length happening over the years, they will start to fall back a lot easier than they do falling forwards. So there's not actually too much to update you on Alkaline's dreads, just that he's back to the natural roots, natural color, no tattoos in his eye, still rocking the beanies on the top of his head, of course. But I actually feel that his dreads look a lot healthier, look a lot better. The way he's rocking them now, even at this length, it's a very desirable length to have for dreads because they're not too long where they're too heavy, they're not too short where they're kind of doing their own crazy thing and making you feel awkward. You know, they're falling down in front of his face quite nicely. Shot of the back of the head, which you don't really get to see that often on your own dreads. And this is really showing, you know, how plentiful his dreads are. He's definitely got over 100 on his head, and I would think that he's getting them retwisted or even interlocked, but we know he's not free forming these. Here we got another little pineapple top going, but it's actually just like a half updo ponytail towards the back of his head with the front bang still hanging down. Seems to be a ongoing trend. Thanks Chief Keef for that. Showing a bit more length here in this photo a year after he's taken out the extensions. Reminds me of Eric Arc Elliott's dreads in his early stages quite a bit. Still rocking his hair down. I prefer people rocking their dreads down opposed to tying them up or in a hat every day after day. Looks like a fresh retwist happening here. Could even be an illusion twist where you just twist the front to make it look like your whole head is done up. He's got another half updo here going. Gucci headband. Kind of got some bulbous tips here. Looks like they might have been blunted at some point. Close-up shot of the retwist right down to the scalp. Mandem's probably not doing this himself. Would be having a loctician helping him out with this updo. Looking like he's got a bit more length this year as well. Slow growing, but definitely growing. Big up Marley. You can see the difference between twisted dreads versus freeform dreads here. Much more volume happening on Marley's locks, and big up Congos amongst the entirety of his head, opposed to what Man himself is rocking here. He has actually got some 2-strand twists or some braid locks put in. You can see it's down right to the scalp once again. Rubber bands on the tips to kind of keep them together. Notice how they're a bit shorter when they are in the braid locks. Definitely shortens the length a little bit, but it does accomplish the cool look of the braid locks, and it does show the crinkly dreads when you take it out of it. Here's another shot of him with the hat and the braid locks going on here. And I'm actually a fan of his music. He's got a pretty good vibe going on, a nice sound. Definitely check out Man himself, Alkaline, if you can hear his words, him and his brother. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Peace out, one love, and I hope you guys enjoyed this dreadlock update. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So stay happy and nappy, and I'll see you guys over there. Hit me up on Instagram as well. Send me some pictures of your dreads. Almost at 3,000 followers over there. So I'll see you around. Peace out, one love, brothers and sisters. I'm gone. Adios.
Good, bend your back to get me up when you are twerking. Back it up and have nothing now. Worry about your body, perfect. You're perfect. Now your ears are me.